Pigmentation and age spots is an ever-increasing concern, really for a couple of different reasons. Firstly, pigmentation and age spots can actually come up with hormonal change situations. So it might be after pregnancy or side effect of the contraceptive pill or taking antibiotics and sunbathing. Not following your medical instructions can cause pigmentation to come up across the upper lip, the cheek area, maybe across the forehead, the décolleté, and sometimes on the body. If you're concerned, always check with a doctor and make sure it's not a medical condition. But pigmentation can come up just with the natural aging process. And what happens then is it's just clumps of areas of skin, possibly due to too much sun exposure, maybe also not using high enough SPF factors in earlier years, that could have caused it. But it can happen to us all. What do we do in our skincare regime? Well, you don't have to change your whole regime, so don't change everything on the whole of the face. Just then address with one or two key products that often use acids. Now, acids, don't be frightened. They're not a harsh ingredient as such. Don't forget, your skin, pH, can be both alkaline and acid, and our whole body is made up of natural chemicals, which are either acid or alkaline. So when we're looking at ingredients, we're looking at maybe fruit acids or glycolic acids that we want to use just on the pigmented area. But there's absolutely no point in buying something to address the look of the pigmentation if you're not going to put high SPF on. Because that pigmentation, even though it was stimulated by hormones or age or medication or illness from the inside, is constantly bombarded and stimulated with the sun's rays from the outside. So when you're using these ingredients to help to lessen the look of the pigmentation, then please do make sure that you're putting on every single day an SPF 50 or a 50 plus, because that will make your regime more successful. And the biggest trick is actually put your high SPF on through the winter. And indeed, in the winter, you can get the biggest result on pigmentation because your skin is not being so stimulated in those pigmented areas by the bright light of the sunshine. So do your work during the summer months by all means, but don't forget to do more work during the winter months, because then come next summer and in the spring, actually those marks shouldn't look so obvious if you've been doing that regime.